Hey everybody, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
Together we are K&K Crochet. Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for returning if you're a returning subscriber. If you're a new subscriber, we've been gone a while. Sit back and maybe go watch some of the old videos and catch up on what's going on. But we're going to talk about today our outreach, which is called Bumblebee's Mountain Outreach. And if you don't know about that, I will put some information. Roxy, go away, diva. She wants to be seen. In the description box about how to find out what that's all about. It is an outreach where we collect hats and other items for those who may not be in need financially, but are definitely in need emotionally, just to help bring kindness into the world for other people. And so this past year, we had over 1,100 hats that were collected from all over the United States and across the world, and were given out to various locations. We do have a couple of parades we do, as well as donations to schools and many other organizations. So, long story long. Okay, so for those who have been here, we're going to talk about what's coming up next. For those of you who haven't been here before and don't know about Bumblebees, please go follow the links to Facebook or watch some of our other videos. There's a playlist for Bumblebees that'll explain what it's about so that you can get caught up on that, and then you can come back and watch and see what we're going to do this year. So our goal this year, I think, last year our goal was 600, and then it ended up having to be moved to 850 because of a special need in the area. And we got 1,166. So I think our goal this year, we're going to just kind of plateau out and say 1,200. And that should help us get to where we need to be. And in that 1,200, we are going to also say that we would still like to try this year to start over and get one from every state and every country that is represented in the YouTube community. So that's what we hope to do. So we'll do the whole bees on the chart again, so that you can get your sticker, your bee sticker on the chart for your state.
Get your bee on the map.
Get your bee on the map, yep. For your city.
Your state, your country.
Your state or your country. Those are what we do. So, in saying that, the changes that are going to be made to Bumblebees this year, for the most part, won't affect anybody that's donating hats. There will be changes. Those who've been here know that we also do an outreach through Bumblebees for the nursing homes. They have asked that we not do blankets again. They didn't want blankets this past year, one of them. And so 2 years we've done blankets, so I understand they're covered up in blankets, and the blankets do last. They don't necessarily tear up in a year. So we're going to try something else this year for the nursing homes. I don't know what that's going to be yet. In the past, we did shawls last year, and those went over really well. I know that one of the nursing homes did not receive shawls for everybody because they had 100 and some people, so and like 60 some of those I think were women. So yeah, but some of them got lap gowns too. We did lap gowns too. So I don't know what it's going to be this year for nursing homes. If you have suggestions, drop them. Okay, let us know. We are also going to change. We did socks and toiletries. Those will probably remain the same. But we also did coloring books and crayons, which probably will be removed this year. Those are very bulky and very hard for us to store and transport. So, don't know what that's going to be. Something different. As far as timing-wise, the date for the nursing home stuff, I think, will be moved to a different time during the same time period. But the way it worked up, the nursing home was like on one Friday and the hats was the next Friday. So we were getting, and we actually did the hats or the nursing home thing like 2 weeks early, I think. But still, they're too close together. It's a lot to try and handle and manage and take care of. So that date for the nursing home stuff will change. Not sure when. Not sure till what time it will be, but we'll see. It can't change a lot because we have to get it in time for Christmas. The way it was November, the week of Thanksgiving, those were taken to the nursing home and they stored those, which helps them because they do their Christmas party before December 25th, of course. So the other thing that we're changing about Bumblebees is the packaging. So we always put them in those little, what do you call those?
Like goodie bags that people would do parties for, like little candies.
Yeah, little snack bag like things that you get for party favor bags. That's what they are.
Yeah, that's what they are.
So I had bought some from Party City. Our Party City was going out of business, and those were horrid.
They were.
They were cute little silver and gold ones, and there were some clear ones I think I got somewhere else. But the silver and gold ones busted open. You could barely breathe on them, and they busted open. Like, it was awful.
It was ridiculous.
So the whole point of the bag is to keep the hat, scarf, gloves, whatever, from getting dirty, because you're tossing them out into
if it's raining, snowy, it's muddy. It's to protect it before, so they can get it.
So they can grab it before it drops in the mud, right? So what we're going to do instead, and Susan Lawless, I think, had sent us some of these this year.
Yeah,
the Ziploc bags that you, not Ziploc, but they're the zip bags, the gallon freezer bags or gallon storage bags that you get to put stuff in. Those are going to be what we use to put the hats in this time. And I don't think it will be that much different as far as the pricing for us to be able to do that, because when I shop at Walgreens, and you get the complete home zip bags there for, they go on sale, buy one get two free, and they're $2.97 for one, so that's about $1 a thing. So it actually might be a little bit cheaper, because you get 20 bags of the party bags at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. I hadn't thought about that. That's a good thing. Might actually be a little bit cheaper. They're bigger, so a lot of the things we packaged this year had to have those bigger bags anyway, because they were bigger scarves, bigger hats, whatever.
Or sets.
Yeah, and so we also put a little slip in there this time that said "Made with Love," and let them know what Bumblebees was about, and if they would please go back and look to see where their hat was from. So those slips I hope to do this year, but we hope to do those earlier than we did last year, because we did them the day of, and I don't know what that is. It's driving me nuts.
It's flying around, driving me crazy.
I think it's a little, like a nighttime moth or whatever thingy. I don't know. We'll get it when we're done. But anyway, we don't usually have that, so I don't know. That's why I don't know what it is. I'm like, what is that? But anyway, so that will be the change. We hope to get to first start earlier not packaging, but making the slips. The slips, because we did them the night of, and cutting all the slips for that was a lot. And we only did that for one parade? Was it two?
We did it for all.
Was it for both parades? Okay. So the other thing that's going to change is, and it slipped my mind. Oh, what I want to change is I want to include the state that the hat came from, so that they don't have to go look, and they can, just look at it and say, oh, well, that's the state it's from. And so that way they will realize, where their hat came from. And we had somebody who did that this time. And that was really neat. And so, actually, I think a couple of them may have done that, may have attached a tag that said something about who they were, or where they were from, or, what the hat was based on. And so that was really neat to do that, to see that, when you think about it and somebody gets something like that, and then they're able to say, oh, this is where that came from. So it's really kind of neat to do that. And I want to make sure that, that's my plan. So we want to plan ahead of time, because last time, that was the problem. I was looking up I kept thinking her name was Pamela, but I kept thinking that's not right. It is Pamela. Pamela at Greenstick Cottage. She sent her information about what her hat represented and where it was from on a little postcard, and that was really neat. And we put that with the hat. So she has a YouTube channel. You can go check her out. And I just thought that was really neat. Hers was based on the Grand Canyon, and her color choices. So I really like that. So that's what we're thinking right now. Now it could change. We may get to the point where we go, oh, we can't find a viable way to be able to include the states on there. We'll think about it. But it's just some different things we'd like to do. The one other thing that's going to change, which will affect the hats, is the way they are distributed is going to change. Last time we distributed hats prior to the parades, and then I was worried we wouldn't have enough. And so when we did the parades, I had to be careful how many we gave out at the beginning to make sure we had enough at the end to cover the whole route. So I plan this time, there are a couple organizations that will receive hats prior to the parades if we have enough, which we should. But then I'm going to wait and do my stuff, do the parades first, and the other hats and things will be donated to those other organizations after the parades are over. And that way I can make sure that there are plenty for the parades, and that those places are covered too. That way I'll know for sure. This year I was trying for storage purposes to get it out to the other agencies and to help with certain things. I'm also restructuring who and how hats are given to based on whether or not based on seeing that they're put to the use that they're meant to be put for. So I want to make sure that whoever we're donating hats to, that you all have put time and effort into, that they are being used and actually used for the purpose that they say they're being used for. And so we don't want to make them and them just be left sitting, right? So I want to put them in hands of people who are actually going to hand them out and not have them in storage or something like that, for long periods of time. I also want to make sure that we're helping the schools, which we did a little bit up this year, because you've heard me talk about Community in Schools program, where they help children in need, so that are in the schools, and they can get their items and not have to ask questions, right? Not have to feel bad about it. So those are the changes we hope to make, and we just thought we would come in for a little bit and let you all see and talk a little bit about it. So get prepared for Bumblebee's Mountain Outreach Hat Challenge 2024, and we'll see how many hats come through the door. Don't forget to be kind, because
you know else's journey.
Bye.
Bye.